We are excited to share our research findings on waste management practices in Ekurhuleni, Gauteng in particular. The study focuses on the challenges and opportunities in managing organic waste, which is a very significant issue in urban areas, like where we are now. So let's begin with the bigger picture. Our research aligns with SDG 12, responsible for consumption and production. We are looking at 2025. Basically, we will be looking at global waste production. It's projected at 2.2 billion tons of waste generated. That is a concern. So with this challenge on urban waste management, SDG 12 emphasizes on the reduction through prevention, recycling, reuse of our waste, which is a very critical component in our urban area, the way we live. We're gonna now delve into specific areas, Gauteng, Ekurhuleni in particular. I mean, South Africa already faces significant waste management challenges. We are looking at it from a driven, rapid urbanization that we're experiencing. Also the diverse socioeconomic landscape that we have. So with that being said, with the high generation rates and inadequate management systems, this is quite an immediate call for action. We need to do something about it. Let's zoom into Gauteng, the economic hub of the country. We find Ekurhuleni a region marked with a high population, the density is high, diverse communities as well. This presents both a challenge and opportunity for us to do something about urban waste. We focused on organic waste. We wanted to highlight this. Organic waste basically accounts 35% of total waste produced. I know historically it doesn't make money, so we should not focus on it because it's not profitable, leading to an over-reliance on landfills. That's why we have so much. This approach has created numerous challenges. We're talking about overflowing of landfills, minimal recycling infrastructure. We also look at the environmental impact of it, global warming, climate change, pollution. It's a big impact. It's an approach that we took, but it's a lot. Factors such as consumer behavior, inadequate recycling infrastructures, and single-use products as well result in many households failing to recycle. I mean, often due to time constraints, we call it that, a lack of awareness in some communities, as well as space limitations. We are in an urban city. Space is a thing. This led us to our research question. Let's discuss the research question that guided our study. We aim to explore the following. Why do Ekurhuleni urban households consider waste sorting an inconvenience? This at a household level. This question led us to investigate the specific inconvenience factors of time and lack of available space. These contribute to the perception of why we're not recycling. The methodology, as a team, what we approached, we basically adopted the mixed method approach, where we did semi-structured interviews. This is when we invited academia, we invited municipalities, private sector. Like the professor mentioned, we need everyone to be involved. Our focus was specifically solid waste management and looking at the circular economy as well as household recycling in urban areas. I want to repeat, Ekurhuleni was our focus. Again, a survey informed by the theory of planned behavior explained why households don't recycle. This identified perceptions, behaviors that are actually restricting us from recycling. We gathered 318 responses, and of those, 212 were from Ekurhuleni. I think it's quite a good base to look at it and just see what our behaviors are from a recycling point of view. Now, from this amazing survey and interview, we got findings. And I think just to highlight two, one was that organic waste constitutes over 60% of landfill content. That's a lot, 60%. Corroborating our literature review that was done prior. And I think another one to highlight was that community-based initiatives can transform waste sorting from a perceived inconvenience to an opportunity of empowerment and engagement. Now, understanding behavior was central to our analysis. Using the theory of planned behavior, our framework was explored, and this is how we looked at it. Attitudes, subjective norms, perceived behavioral controls, and perceived moral obligations were the factors that impacted the intention to recycle. A regression analysis of 17 predictors revealed that 8 variables explained 61.8%. That is a lot. That is a variability of recycling intention. It's a strong relationship. I mean, we had to narrow it down, as you can see. We looked at space constraint. These are the ones that yielded a strong relationship. Space constraint, family, convenience, shame, and role model. To tackle this overburdened landfill issue, our solution targeted organic waste specifically. And look, our solution can be applied broadly across waste management. We could like that. So our team explored several avenues, transport to bio-waste plants, composting, biodigester use. The major constraints considered as well was transport costs. Scalability as well. If we're going to go small, we want to go big. Systems of inefficiencies as well. Our proposed solution focuses on schools as hubs for organic waste collection, leveraging on children as key motivators. Role model we mentioned, children influence household behavior, transport inefficiencies. They're already going to school. Schooling routes, transport costs are they minimized. Central waste processing. Schools serve as a collection point for biodigesters as a plant. And then the digital engagement, we're talking gamification, incentivizing participation through competition, rewards, community recognition. This approach aims to instill long-term sustainable practices while addressing the core issue, immediate waste management needs. We couldn't leave it there, so we had a target site. Identified target site in Germiston offers a central location with a proximity of over 300 schools within a 15-kilometer radius. I think that's a lot. The strategic location minimizes logistical costs and minimizes community reach and participation. Maximizes. We went a bit further, proposed that the biodigester plant utilizes 10,000 liters of JoJo tanks, configured for scalability and cost efficiency. This modular design basically facilitates future expansion while serving as a blueprint for other projects in South Africa. Of course, everyone wants to make money. We looked at a business plan from a financial model point of view. We developed and to ensure that the project is actually viable, we needed to see the costing. So key considerations included operational flows, technical requirements, staffing and overheads. We're talking revenue streams, how are we going to make money? Investment funding as well for long-term sustainability. A discounted cash flow analysis over 7 years revealed that an MPV of 2.8 million at a 17% discount rate. I think that's a good viable project. We're making money out of this. Looking at the financial model incorporated conservative assumptions, of course, which we are hoping to get input from experts in the room. It is quite feasible with further inputs from you guys, and we expect it to deliver both tangible and intangible benefits. We're talking social, environmental, and economic benefits. As I wrap it up, by focusing on the critical aspects of recycling behavior, community engagement, and technical innovation, the team aims to address the challenges currently faced in the management of organic waste. The understanding gained by using the theory of planned behavior identified key motivators for household participation. Our proposed solution aims to divert waste from landfills while fostering a culture of sustainability and encouraging adults to be role models for school children. By implementing gamification strategies and creating incentives for schools and households, we encourage collaborative efforts towards waste reduction and building a sustainable circular economy.